The greatest humanitarian hoax of this war has just been exposed. The world screamed famine, accused Israel of starving Gaza, and overnight, the lie collapsed. Remember the accusations? The claim that Gaza was starving, that Israel was engineering in famine? Remember how the world pointed its finger not just at Israel, but personally at Netanyahu and Gallant, accusing them of using hunger as a weapon? The ICC even took that lie and turned it into an indictment, a historic outrage, charging Israeli leaders with starvation of civilians while ignoring the terrorists who actually block and steal the aid. But then, suddenly, the moment the ceasefire began, the famine disappeared overnight, as if someone shut off a light. But real famines don't vanish in 24 hours. Starvation doesn't obey ceasefires. People don't go from on the brink of death to fine now because diplomats sign papers in Washington. What does it tell us? It tells us the famine narrative was a fabrication, a political weapon, a new blood libel dressed up in humanitarian language. Because from day one, it wasn't the IDF stopping aid. It was Hamas. Hamas hijacking trucks. Hamas seizing flour and selling it on the black market. Hamas blocking convoys to create stage cows for the cameras. Cows the UN and Europe devoured eagerly. Because it fed their favorite storyline, blame Israel. But the ICC didn't indict Hamas. It indicted Netanyahu and Gallant for crimes based on a famine that evaporated the moment Hamas stopped exploiting it. This wasn't justice. This wasn't fact. This was persecution, a political hijab masquerading as law. And now that the famine has magically ended, we see the truth. There was never a famine imposed by Israel. There was a narrative engineered by Hamas and amplified by a world desperate to criminalize Israel's self-defense. The ICC didn't expose a crime. It exposed its own corruption. And the sudden end of this so-called famine proves it.